So yeah, while we wait for Enigma, this is episode 5, Big Rant Attack, C4IQ, penetrating eardrums. Enigma don't have a slogan, so we'll just skip his intro. You know he's going to be here anyway, so whatever. Enigma wants to rant about uneducated character discussions. Don't know what, I have no idea. I just asked him for a title. He told me the title. I think I know who he's going to use in an example, but I don't know what the rant is actually about. So, I'm in the dark as much as you guys are. See what man says. See what man says. Who we got in the chat? Dunkosaurus. Yo, man like Shawnee is always here, bruv. He's always here. I respect it, man. Let me know if the game audio, well, the BGM's too loud. Vizu? What's going on, dude? Yeah, holler if the game audio's too loud. Top game audio, BGM. I'm not playing games. Yo, man, like Harley, the original Krillin. That is the original Krillin. Before the gas, before I picked him, BGM's perfect, sick. Before I picked him, Harley TV. Go on my channel, bro. Watch me get whacked up by his Krillin and Goku. It's long.
What are you talking about, Foxy?
Nah, man. Harley TV. People don't know. Harley TV was the original. Yeah, he was playing that from day. I don't think he was playing TN. He might have been playing TN. I can't remember. But it was definitely Krillin Goku, someone else. And he was whacking me up.
Yeah, Krillin and Goku is our best of friends, bro.
Standard.
Lore friendly, bro.
that cannon power up.
Yeah, literally. 20% extra damage when you put them on the same team.
Yo, they need to do that with the supers, bro. They actually need to do that.
Nah. They can't.
They, bro, at least 10%, man. If I'm doing 70s level 3 and Krillin gets involved, I want the husband power up, bro. I want the husband power up.
The husbando.
The husbando.
Alright, cool. So
Krillin Grohan SSJ. There we go. It was Grohan. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right, yeah. So I done the introduction. I don't know if you got an intro.
Nah, just what's good. I'm back. Here to rant again, because why not? Some stuff needs addressing, I guess. Some people want to know some stuff, so
Standard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told them the premise. I told them the title. I told them I don't know. All I know is that what it's about. So I'll let you take control, bro. You go ahead, and I'll actually no. Before we go ahead, let's address the departure of yourself. your MIA.
Oh my days.
Why did man go MIA from a certain WhatsApp group? Why is this?
Why did I go MIA?
Yeah. Just squash all the rumors and stuff. Just tell us.
Squash the rumors. Well, first of all, I didn't leave the group chat because of any particular person or like people. Like I had a couple DM, or I had one DM asking if I left the group chat because of that particular person, and the answer is no. Like no one specifically made me not want to be in a group chat. What made me not want to be in a group chat was the more than consistent off-topic conversations about things not related to Dragon Ball Z.
Guilty. I'll hold that. I'm fully guilty.
And this is why I mentioned like Discord why I think Discord's better, because you can have different channels for like off-topic, whatever subject you want to talk about, and then metagame stuff and like optimization and stuff. Since I've left the chat, I've had the most conversations about improving whatever skills Dragon Ball Z related than I have in the whole time I was in the chat. With DMs with different people. So for me and for other people, because I've been helping people, I didn't need to be in a group chat. It was more efficient me not being in a group chat. I can't play half the people online in the group chat. I can't play anyone online at the moment because my internet's whack. I'm moving back to uni in a month. And when I would ask people, let me go to your house or you come to mine, we can play offline, because you don't play online at tournaments anyway. You want like tournament standard setting and practice. The only person who was really, or the only people who were really available were Darky He's come to my house twice now. Moss, who lives in Reading. What's his name? Rickstar, who's been to my house twice after WSO. And so people who live outside of London have been to my house more times than people who live in London. And RMZ as well. I've been to RMZ house a couple of times. Raw Kid as well. We've talked about going to his house. It's a bit of effort to go to his house though. So we're still in the work to that. I kind of want like just a day to like stay over and then play. So Raw Kid is also exempt from this. But generally, there's not a good way for me to find games. If I need help with my team, there's two people I can ask. I can ask C4, I can ask RMZ, I can ask Foxy for like optimization and stuff. And if I want to, and I did think about, what about knowing how to get out certain setups against certain players? Like for example, Foxy and his team, Rudy and his team, etc. Like a lot of these players have like setups that they post on the chat, and I'll be able to like see and know how to work around that matchup. But I just figured, well, I mean, I could just play them, and then find those, have those setups done to me, experience it rather than watch it. Because you watching, I watched Dogura do a setup at Versus Fighting.
Yeah.
He did the same setup to me when we played the first 10. I was watching the setup as he did it to me, and I literally said in my brain, I was like, he's going to air dash and overhead, and I got hit. I watched him do it, and yet I still got hit. The second time he did it to me, that's when I blocked it.
Right, yeah.
I don't learn by watching. I learn by experiencing someone do something, right? Or at least when it comes to DragonBall fights.
So no VR, yeah? Man wants to be in the trenches.
Yeah, I want to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's really out here in the deep end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
I need to like, me watching a setup doesn't really help. I mean, it does help obviously to some extent, but it's more efficient for me to just play against a setup and then lab it or ask how do I get out of it. So it's pretty pointless for me, right? So I just decided if I want to get good, I'll play the people who I think are good, and then I'll play everyone, but I'll seek out the people who I think are good and are better than me, and I'll be like, yo, like, teach me, let me get bodied, let me learn, and then let me eventually body you. You know what I'm saying?
Get the Zenkai boost, innit?
Get the Zenkai boost. So that's why I left. Like, it wasn't beneficial for me. And the people who are up in the feelings about why I left or whatever, if they feel like
your
being
reign
elitist or whatever,
over.
that's saying.
Mine has just begun.
Because if you said something about me leaving a chat and you haven't DM'd me, suck your mum, bruv.
Wow.
It's real though.
So,
it's real though.
Does it need to be repeated, bro? Why is man giving himself a wheel up? Wow. Okay.
If you said something about me leaving the chat and you haven't DM'd me, suck your mum. Like,
Simple as.
I don't have anything to say to you, bruv. It's that simple.
Boy. And with that, I think we're going to end the show, bruv. Like, it's not getting better than that. Message of the day, bro. Some CBeebies episode.
There are people who have DM'd me, bruv, and I respect them very much so. So, yeah, it is what it is, though.
Alright, cool. Well, that's the reason. Now people can stop speculating. Basically, you're wasting man's time.
You've chosen for your final resting place.
We'll get some followers. Vegeta's getting gassed. Dashing them volleys. So yeah, that's the reason. We'll clip that. Just the SYM bit. Suck your mum bit. Like, that's what they need to know. None of the filler stuff. Suck your mum if you didn't DM man's in it. And yeah, let's get to the rant. Let's get to the rant.
Alright, cool.
So you kick it off, and you tell me why it bothers you. But actually, I will say this as well. The topic you wanted to talk about does line up with the last podcast I did about.
Yes, it does.
If people make a game shit, or if games are shit, I think shit players make the game shit.
I also think shit players make characters shit.
Well, some of the time I'm guessing, because
Yeah. I mean, there are certain characters that don't have enough tools, but I think the players with bad mindsets make what I call a phantom tier, where
Okay.
where what they're saying isn't really real, but because it's similar to what you say about Vegeta and Anka, how people just say he's good because he's popular, but popular doesn't necessarily mean good. You know what I'm saying? So people will say stuff like, Vegeta sucks. And then I asked them, why does Vegeta suck? And then they say, because everything he does, let's talk about pre-patch. All the stuff he does, other characters can do better. And I say to them, okay. So I assume you labbed this and you practiced and you tested and compared. And they're always like, nah, but everyone says it.
The logic is flawless, bro. No, you can't contest. That's a 10-0 matchup. Because someone told me, because I saw it on Twitter. That's why it's shit.
Because Cell does it better, Kid Buu does it better, Blah does it better. I'm like, Cell, Kid Buu, and Bardock do everything better than all of the cast. So in that theory, everyone, using your logic, everyone should be same as Vegeta. Other than Adult Gohan.
Yeah, but still wouldn't make him bad.
Yeah, which still would not make him bad. He's not bad because other characters are better. He's incomplete in my opinion. However, he's not bad.
I can see that.
I think that he what's the word? There's some aspects of the game that feel like he just isn't. Yeah, like that's the only way to really say he's incomplete. He feels like there's a bit of stuff left out there. But with the tools that he still does have at the moment, he is still quite a good character.
I think with
gone.
I was saying, I think with Blue Vegeta, it's more that it feels like you have to work harder to do what other characters do.
But I mean, working harder. I mean, if you don't want to, I understand not wanting to work harder. Like, I want to, I'm tired of working for the money. I want the money to work for me. Because I'm tier. Shout out Something Kelly. But at the same time, it's not that much harder considering most of you guys play Vegeta Super Saiyan anyway.
Yeah.
They have pretty much the same normals. I don't know why people love to talk about Vegeta normals, but not about Vegeta Blue normals as if they're vastly different.
They're hella not different. What is? It's only one move that's different. The Air H.
Yeah, basically, and 5H as well. But they go the same distance. They just have a different animation.
Yeah, same the water combo.
Looks cooler anyway. Yeah.
It looks great now.
Looks way cooler.
Yeah,
so
it does.
I don't know why it's like. I don't know what people are chatting about. But let's talk about Vegeta's moveset, right? Wreckers, pre-patch they scaled way too much. I agree. Now they scaled better, so that's improved. Has hella meter build, and he can get all his. So if you want a safe jump setup, you can literally autopilot a safe jump setup after every combo because of how much meter he builds, which is to me is insane.
Yeah,
I think it's not only is it a safe jump, it catches up tech in the corner. I think it catches up tech in mid screen as well. Oh no, sorry, no, only corner because the heavy kick does the heavy kick. What's it called? The heavy command grab kicks him away in it. But in the corner, it catches up tech, back tech, forward tech, and is a safe jump, which is insane because his combos are like 1.5 meter. Right, gain.
Yeah,
and then
easy.
Use 1 meter. Use 1 meter on the what's it called?
The heavy dunk.
On the heavy dunk, and you're plus 0.5 meter. You've got a safe jump, and they cover all techs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I've been saying that from day. I was like, if you ever get a combo in the corner, always end in dunk. Don't even do Niagara Pummel. Just end in dunk.
Thank you.
Always.
It's so good. Like the amount of pressure that Vegeta Blue can exert on people is insane.
And I was saying that before the patch when you couldn't combo off of it. Now you can combo off of it. You can get fuck read setups. Like with TN assist, it's unreasonable. It's unfair. Bruv. It's the meatiest, bruv. It's carcass. It's butcher shop, bruv. Like it's so meaty. They have to delay tech. They have to.
Yeah, they have to. And then, but then if you delay tech, you just hold me 5L.
Yeah.
And it's more pressure. And then and his staggers are great. Like, his 2M's safe, 2M's 10 frames as well. Like, he's a very good character. The only thing he doesn't have is cell normals, but like, not many characters have cell normals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not a reason he's bad. What else? Big Bang Attack is one of them things where if you buff it too much, it's actually gonna be broken because that thing's huge, bro.
Yeah,
And it has a charging hitbox.
Yep, and it holds you in place. Like, it's so easy to hit confirm. Like,
It's long.
Radius is
Actually
ridiculous. Yeah, it's long. It's very long. It's
So
definitely not a bad assist like people make it out to be. They're just not using it properly.
yeah, for real. It's almost better than, or to be honest, I think it's near better than Vegeta Super Saiyans for catching Vanish.
Absolutely.
Not defensively. Defensively, I don't believe it's better because you can like fake offense with. I think Vegeta's Super Saiyan is better to confirm off when you're like faking an offense, but defensively, just like trying to catch Vanish or trying to catch buttons, Vegeta Blue is very, very good at it. It's also really good at something I call mental frame trapping, right?
Oh,
and I've done this, and let me.
You need to break it down, bro, because I saw you trying to explain it to someone and went, so it's fake frame trap, and I was like, sick.
Alright, so I don't know what you. Okay, so frame trapping, obviously, for those that don't know, you should know. But frame trapping is when you leave a gap that someone can press a button, but your next button will still beat them before they press anything, right? And when I say mental frame trap, what I mean is it looks like you can't press a button, but you actually can in this situation with Vegeta Blue's assist, right?
Yeah. So
against a Japanese player, because you know you're not certified unless you do something against a Japanese player. At versus fighting, I unfortunately don't have a VOD of it because it wasn't on stream. At versus fighting, I switched to Vegeta Blue against Kindevu. I was 1-0 down, and I won a second game with Vegeta Blue. I did a block string with Goku. I called Vegeta assist late on purpose. The guy was absolutely pissed. He could have Dragon Rushed me, he could have jumped, he could have IAD'd and hit me, he could have done whatever. Did a block string, ended in flurry kicks, 2-1-4L. Called Vegeta Blue at the end of that. And because he didn't want to get hit by the assist, because he wasn't familiar with the timing. He just sat there and I just Dragon Rushed him when I was minus. I was like -3 or something, and I Dragon Rushed him and it hit him and he literally reeled back in his chair.
The mental damage.
The mental damage. The only because it's so big in the corner, it catches them if they're jumping. It catches their block frames. If they vanish, they get hit.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna block it, or they get 2H'd, either one. So they have to hold it because you can just block, you can just wait, or you can Dragon Rush. And I've done this online multiple times. I've done this against good players multiple times, and it's not something that even when you know what's going on, you can really like hold. You can really like deal with. And the best thing about that as well is that if they do just hold it and decide to sit there and they take the assist and they block it, that will recharge your other assist because they've come out of block stun, right?
Yeah.
So it's just extended pressure. Vegeta Blue has great tools. His assist is niche. It's not your Vegeta Super Saiyan. It's not your Beam. It's not your Kid Buu Gotenks Infinite Block Stun. It's not, it's not everything. But it has its uses. You are using it wrong. It's the same thing with the meta thing. Everyone had TODs pre-patch, but I don't think one TOD won Grand Finals at Evo.
Nope.
What's his name? Sonic Fox didn't win the TODs. He won playing his playstyle, whereas everyone at one point was playing a different playstyle. Same with when he switched to Cell, Kid Buu, Gotenks team, everyone was playing the same playstyle, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my thing." So, rather than playing around other people, just play yourself. Do you know what I mean? And like
DJ Khaled,
play yourself. And play the characters how they're meant to be played, not playing Vegeta Blue as if he's Vegeta Super Saiyan. and maybe you'll get more efficiency out of those characters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Darky was asking, what do you think makes him incomplete?
I had a conversation with Zero IQ about this, and I think we think that his light, what's it called? Light grab. We would like that to have like be able to super off of it. It's just pretty dumb that you can't.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
Considering every other character that has a light grab can super off it, I think.
Now, yeah, 18 can now.
Yeah, I think Broly can in the corner. I think I'm not 100% sure. But he can do his air light command grab into a level 3 anyway. So.
Oh, the one in the air, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the air one he can definitely. The ground one, I think he can in the corner of the light one.
Yeah. He can do level 1 super, I think. So yeah, light grab, make him be able to super off of it. I also suggested make him be able to do light grab by himself, solo light grab. But that would kind of make M grab kind of pointless. That's what Zero said there. Let me just quickly put up the combo that we had.
I think light grab is pretty good for setting up meaty big bangs.
Yeah.
But that's literally about it though.
But I don't know if is it useful? Is that even like?
Well, the team I'm playing is pretty good because you can do well, my old team when I played both the Vegetas, if you do meaty big bang, they obviously can't take up over it, so they have to block it. Then you just call SSJ Vegeta as assist on the wake up. Now I'm playing Blue GR Beerus TN.
Okay, yeah.
The Beerus assist is broken. It's actually kind of broken.
Bruv, Beerus assist, I think Beerus assist has the second highest block. The kick, if you manage to let the kick hit,
yeah,
the kick does like I think Kid Buu is 60 frames of block stun, and I have a source that says the kick of Beerus assist is 51 frames.
You know what? Saying that, I was trying to show RMZ a combo, and he's one of the only assists that I found out that I think you might be able to do it 16 as well. But off of Vanish, you can do 2M, Beerus assist, going to Dragon Rush. A grounded Dragon Rush. Grounded Dragon Rush from a 2M.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. Mid-screen. I mean, it's mid-screen Dragon Rush, so it's not that good anyway, but it's just to show how much frame.
Oh, hit stun even.
Hit stun even, yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
It's teeth, bro. It's teeth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They nerfed our light block string. Light Wrecker, which makes no sense to me. That kind of reduced our pressure, because that was our, like... Because you do get the... Because off 236 LL, we still get high-low.
Yeah.
But 236 LLL was
nothing.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, now it's nothing.
Now it's just nothing. Like that kind of sucked. I don't know why they did that.
But they did change that it's not airborne. So
yeah, so it scales better. Yeah, it scales better. But I mean, you're not
impressed.
I mean, like we had Cell. It wouldn't even make him pre-patch Kid Buu or pre-patch Cell. So like, why not give it to him? Do you know what I mean? True. And then also Big Bang. Zero said he would like it to be faster, and he wants to be able to aim it. Which...
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it would. I don't see why not. Similar to like Goku Super Saiyan.
Did he... do you mean aim it as in... with the speed, do you mean make it move faster or come out faster?
I think come out faster, because it moves pretty fast already.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I think it meant decrease the startup.
Okay.
But yeah. So it's just things like this that make him incomplete to me. However, not a bad character. You can definitely win games with him. Like, there are people who I've played my main team against, and they know how to block stuff. And I play Vegeta Blue, and they're like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
people need to say
he's a myth to some people.
Yeah, he's a myth to some people. And like, again, it's Vegeta normals. People don't, bruv, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how else to say it, bro. Vegeta normals, bro. JM Super Dash. What? What's Super Dash, bro?
JM is kind of gassed.
Bro, like
JM
it's that simple, bro. Do you know what I mean?
It's pretty hard to. It's slightly hard to get the confirm, but it depends on what confirm you go for. If you do IADM 5M 5H, it will never miss. It will never miss. It's only when you do IADM micro dash into lights. That's what I do. But
Yeah, that's why I did it against Darky the other day when it came around. Bruv, it feels so good.
Sick, bro. It's sex. That confirmed is sex, bro. That's what I do all the time. It's sick.
Bruv, I know. It looks sick as well, bro. I can't. And the combos look amazing, bro. The combos amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
And they build it. Yeah. So it is what it is. People like to discount his JS and J2S as well. I mean, I don't really know why. He's got level 5 air OK, which gives knockdown no matter how high it is, and also you can't super dash against him if he has 3 bars.
If you use the 5 bars in it, the 5 bar one.
Yeah, the 5 bar. Yeah, 5 bars HKD everywhere. 3 bars is only HKD low to the ground.
Did you see that tech? Sorry, but quickly, did you see that tech? There's a guy called CD Clark, I think it is, and he did. It was with SSJ Vegeta, but it should work with Blue. He did Final Flash vanish into Final Flash in the air.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I need to find the tweet. I'll show you.
And it hit.
It hit, bro. He done Final Flash and he vanished in the air. He done a Final Flash in the air, vanished, and then another one.
Chosen for your final resting place.
That much hit stuff. Wait, what was the combo though? What was the start of the combo?
I can't remember. That's why I need to find it because I'm going to learn it.
I was gonna say, because if it's like the whole like spark combo and that shit works, bro, that's insane.
Bro, if that works, then I will actually say that he is a better anchored in black.
What, Vegeta Blue?
Yeah,
or Vegeta Super Saiyan?
both.
Or both.
If you can just dump 6 bars like that, I'm saying, bro, you're pretty good as an anchored in.
That's kind of gas.
That's boom. So
AD Clark.
I think that's his name. Yeah, he added someone called Rad, so I'm gonna have to find it on.
What do you know what the tweet said?
Something at Rad. I can't remember.
At Rad.
Yeah. It's a GG player called Rad. I think it's Hound_Rad because he's sponsored by Hound Esports. Yeah, bro, it was a myth. I saw it and I was like, how has no one else been doing this?
Yeah.
But I tried it and I couldn't do it. So
any favorite or something?
No, I don't. Bro, when I saw it, I thought it was in a dream, so I didn't even think it was real, bro. I was like, what? I couldn't comprehend it, so I just turned it off, bro. He offended my eyes. Double Final Flash, you dumb. Double level 3s with the same character. Come on, man.
Nah, that's insane. Surely not.
That's not meta.
Yeah, you need to find this and send it to me.
I'll find it. I will fucking find it.
That would be insane. That's like easy 3K, bro.
Easy, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, is what it is. I think a lot of our characters have been through this phase as well. For example, Goku Super Saiyan was with this phase for like first 3 months, even though I was saying he was much better than Black as a complete character. Now all of a sudden the Japanese player playing him, America, Europe, and everyone's mother wants to say, yeah, you're right, actually, Japanese players, Goku is good. And it's a hive mind, like as we say all the time.
Yep.
And I have conversations with people about Vegeta Blue, and they just literally don't know what they're talking about. Like they say his meter gain's not great. I'm like, okay, right. This and players. Oh, this is another thing. People who say that characters who have to be built around are bad. Please play Aliyun. Please, just play Aliyun, and tell me that Majin Buu's bad. And then tell me that Vegeta Blue is bad. The thing is about Vegeta Blue, right? To get the most optimal like combos out of him or like gameplay, the Gotenks is a must, right? However, what do people say about Gotenks?
They's OP.
So if you have to choose an OP character to make Vegeta Blue, in my opinion, top tier, when he's paired with Gotenks,
it's a win-win, isn't it?
Why? Yeah, it's a win-win. Why is that a bad thing? And then you could just pick 16 as well, and then there you go.
If to make a character like Blue G, you had to pick like Beerus and Frieza, then I would understand the argument. But
yeah,
you just pick a good character. Like,
literally. Not even just a good character, arguably top 3 character. Top 3 character this patch. So I mean, 16 is the best at the moment in my opinion.
Man's not moved, bro. He's not moved.
No, he's literally stayed since his patch. He's stayed where he is, and people have moved around him. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
So if you have to pick the best character, and then arguably top 3 or top 4 character to make Vegeta Blue arguably top 8 character, I mean, is it that bad of a character?
It's a flawed logic, isn't it? It's flawed.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. People like want to say whatever they want to say. But yeah. How about people trying to justify Trunks' anchor?
Bro, I'm telling you, he's not bad, man.
He's not bad.
When you need to be stopped,
Yes.
you'll know about it, bro.
You'll
Level
stop.
3 spark and you need to be stopped. Raise the roof. Are you done, bro?
Yeah, to be fair, that is, I think, other than Chelsea, that is the highest damaging super level 3 in the game scale.
You just change the future until you get in, bro. That move is anti-neutral.
Yeah, it's true. Bruv,
Okay.
no one. Yeah, not a lot of people jump out of that. I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people jump out of that.
No, you can't. Well, people saying you can. I'm like, nah. You was holding up before the super flash.
Do you think
It's not Beerus. It's not Beerus. It's not
I've
Beerus.
definitely, I've definitely reacted and jumped before, but not often.
No, okay. I'll tell you not often. I've played jammers enough to know, like, if you're holding up after he says you need to be stopped, you are going to be stopped from jumping up, bro. Like, you have to be holding up before he starts talking to you. From what
Your
I've
jump
experienced.
frames need to be stopped.
Say goodbye, bro.
Say goodbye.
Trunks is gas, bro. I don't understand why.
He does have good neutral. I agree. But against 3 characters, this is another thing that people need to understand about terminology. Saying someone is a good anchor doesn't mean you're saying that there aren't better anchors, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Trunks, on most teams, Trunks would rather be point or mid, in my opinion. Like, with the reason why Moke played him anchor is because he played selling Kid Buu as well. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, but Cell's a good anchor.
I mean, Cell's best position was point though.
Yeah,
I mean, I disagree with his team order anyway though. I think it would have been better to let Trunks take advantage of Kid Buu's assist at some point in the game.
it's teeth, because that is teeth. That is actually quite teeth.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid. Well, I mean, God forbid I call a Japanese player stupid.
No, you're just calling these tech stupid. But
yeah,
the thing is, like, Trunks' assist kind of warrants you having to put in anchor.
Do you think?
Change the future, man. Now, after the buff.
Okay, now after the buff, I think it's decent.
Before, maybe not so much. But it counted, it was a hard Vegeta counter. Like, that assist, on reaction to a Vegeta call, you call Trunks, gets blown up.
Yeah,
the
it's
dash.
frame one.
Yeah,
Frame one
yeah,
assist.
exactly. It's not just the change the future projectile, it's the dash that goes through Kai attacks. So
Yeah, it's mad. It's quite sick. And again, this is kind of the stuff I say, like, people aren't really educated. Personally, I'm not a fan. The thing is, I see a lot of players who play Trunks with Beam or Kid Buu or Gotenks, and that's why I don't like them playing Trunks anchor, because Trunks has mix-ups, left-right mix-ups, legit left-right mix-ups. Play Rudy first, please. Someone play Rudy.
yeah, I have.
If you think Trunks is bad and has no mix-ups, play Rudy.
This is why I get annoyed when people say, "Oh, he hasn't got 2L." It's like, no, he doesn't need a 2L.
But if he had a 2L,
It'd be broken.
you'd all be asking for it to be reverted back.
Thank you.
If he had a 2L, you'd all be asking for it to be reverted back.
It's like when people were saying about Beerus having orbs. You can't super dash through orbs.
100%.
You don't know, bro. You're just complaining, and you want him to have something that everyone else has. Yeah, and you're just complaining because he doesn't have that when everyone else has. It's like,
Again, what I say is play the character how he's meant to be played, not like he's meant to be Cell, Kid Buu,
yeah,
Bardock.
bro. Left, right, and Cyclone. You can't block for everyone. and he's got legit sword normals.
Bruv. 2H, 5H, JH, nah.
You don't want him to have a low, bro.
I was half. You actually don't. Bruv. Even if it's 8 frames, you don't want him to have a low.
Nah.
Also, his 2L has it's Gohan. It's adult Gohan-esque. It's 2 frames faster than adult Gohan. The range is a bit slower. It's a bit slower.
Yeah.
Less, sorry. But it's 6 frames and it's got a decent hitbox. So anyone who's pressing 5L in neutral, you're doing it wrong. First of all, like, no, legit. Like, just don't bother pressing 5L. Why press 5L when you can just crouch in neutral and option select between 2L and 2H?
Yeah.
What's the point? 5L is useless unless you're doing 5LL, which by the way, 5LL, hello, Cell, 2M, hello, 5M also a sick hitbox, like 5H is Trunks is anti-neutral, bro.
Yeah.
People just don't want to listen.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. There's so many characters I want to pick up, like, and actually play them how they're meant to be played, and then show people, like, yeah, like what are you saying now? Is Trunks still bad? Is Goku Black still bad?
Bro, I'll try that.
Is Krillin still bad?
I commend you.
Bad, bro?
Godspeed to you, bro.
One day, when I believe that I'm like good enough, I'll start playing these characters and then just like showing people the stuff they could.
It's hard, isn't it? Sometimes, like, when you got the theory and you can't apply it, like, that's why I was gassed when Foxy was playing Krillin, bro. I was trying to tell people, like, look, Krillin is dumb. I got whacked up by this guy called Harley. Trust me, Krillin is sick. You're moaning about his stubby normals. It's like, normals don't matter. Footsies don't matter when you've got a game with one button super dash. It doesn't matter. He's going to get in your face. When he gets in your face,
you got a game where you can do one beam, do your assist beam,
yep,
and then do your beam again, and then vanish, and your plus. Bruv,
what is neutral?
What is neutral, bro? When you have an 11 frame beam.
Stubby normals don't matter.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
They don't matter.
His normal is his beam, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's his footsies. That's his poke. And it's such a good poke. If you block the poke, he's instantly in. Could you imagine that? That's like Bison doing invincible scissor kick from full screen and then being plus. And then you have to guess, like, what is that? Krillin's dumb, bro. Nappa's dumb. Nappa's really dumb now. He was dumb before. He's stupidly dumb now.
Yeah. I haven't played any Nappas yet. I need to play you, bro. Once I get my thingy.
Yeah.
Once I move to uni, then yeah, we'll definitely play. You got it on PC now, right?
I do.
I can't. I just bought Eunice as well, so I'm gonna get onto that so I can practice neutral. Eunice is gonna be on neutral practicing game, like for real.
Who you playing?
I'm gonna play Seth.
Okay. That's the DBZ-ish sort of character. I mean, you'll be playing footsies and neutral. Some other characters don't do that, but that's every game. That's every game.
I've heard about Makava.
Oh yeah, Makava does. He plays OP Sim. His Yoga Snipe is a command grab.
His what?
His snipe, like, you know, Yoga Snipe from Dao Sim. He's basically got that in the air and on the ground, but when you get hit by it, he tracks to you and grabs you.
Wow. Oh shit! I think I saw. Is he in another game? Is he in BB Tag?
Yeah, he is now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
He's his teeth. Carmine is dumb. Carmine's really dumb. But you'll have fun. I think you'll have fun.
Yeah, no, I played a little bit when Rickster came around. Shout out to Rickster.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so we'll see what it is. But yeah, I think that's that topic done. To be fair.
Yeah, just people need to get educated.
If you've never played a character before, if you haven't labbed the character half the time that you've played against the character, and you haven't played against the character for more than 5 hours, don't talk.
Can you say that again so we can write notes? How long do you have to play a character before you can talk about him? This is good information, bro.
You have to at least minimum lab a character for 2 to 3 hours and play against that character against someone who's that character is their main for at least 5 before you can tell me that the character is whack. I mean, those are just arbitrary values. The point is, play for an extended amount of time against someone who mains a character, and then play that character yourself before you talk about characters. Because most people who chatting about characters last meta, the only characters they played against were Cell, Kidby, Bardock.
Yeah.
So, is what it is. Because I always hear people saying, the same people that say, I never play anyone else other than Cell, Kidby, Bardock. Ranked is so boring, same thing, Cell, Kidby, Bardock. Are the same people that tell me, whenever I play, and the same people that tell me, these characters are bad because I've never had any trouble against them. Well, that's because you don't play them. Because I see you complaining about always playing these characters. You don't play against these characters, so you can't say that can't be a reason that you think they're bad. For you, like, all I know, you could be playing some day 1 Earthling Vegeta Blue, bro.
Wow, Earthling, you know.
Whatever rank that. I mean, I don't even have. I'm feeling like 500k or some shit. That's whack anyway. Ranked is whack anyway, to be honest.
Ranked is definitely whacked. Ranked is definitely whacked.
What it is. But yeah. So remember when I don't want to call him out, but it's the thing. It's the same thing when a deal. Shout out to your deal. Man I asked him, "Oh, why do you think Krillin is whack?" And his answer to me was, "I haven't seen anyone do anything with it."
I remember that vividly. That plagues my mind, bro.
I know you remember it because you were creasing.
Bro, yeah. Yo, I screenshotted that. I framed that shit, bro.
But if you can't say that, that can't be your reasoning. Something isn't fact until it's proven. Not proven wrong until it's proven. You can't. So, for this example, we can't prove aliens aren't there, but we can prove aliens aren't there. So, for example, you can't prove a character is bad, but you can prove a character isn't bad or is good.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, like you can't say yeah. I've never been to the North Pole. I know it exists.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like it's not a thing.
Perfect. That's perfect. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not there. You know what I'm saying?
I think people look at characters by what players do with them. It's like just look on paper. You can look on paper and see certain characters' moves and go, that seems like it'd be a problem. I can look at Nappa and go, he can do a string with 4 lows in it. That would probably be a problem. That would probably be a problem. He can do 5L, 5L, 2M, 5M. That's 4 lows.
He can true block string with his Cybermen and do 2 lows and then go back to 4 lows again. So he can do potentially 6 lows in a block string that you can only reflect out of at 1 point. And if you miss it, well, hold this pressure.
Hold this pressure, bro. Hold this Nappa clapper.
Literally. But yeah. I mean, Nappa's whack though.
Nappa's whack, yeah. Nappa's whack. He's still whack.
Someone. I mean, pre-patch, he was already good, right?
Yeah.
And after the patch, I saw people saying, "Yeah, Nappa still isn't that good." I just closed Discord, bro.
You know what those people are? They're the people that are waiting for Sonic Fox to go to a tournament with Nappa and go, he's sick. Because that's what's going to happen.
Have you seen his Twitter tech? Have you seen how many people are replying to his tweets like, "Oh yeah, I always knew this character was a problem." Oh yeah, Nappa.
Nah,
Shit.
that's why I'm not looking. The same thing happened when he was doing Gotenks stuff. Bro, I was like, Yohoshi was doing that from
doing that from day one, bro. Yohoshi was doing that for time, but she's not big name though. I mean, she's whack, but she was showing the tech though. You get what I'm saying? I mean, she's probably better than me, but
I know what you're saying. In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. She's definitely like a good player, but let's not talk about summit power. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, she can always say she got there though.
She can.
And then everyone else has to hold that.
I wasn't there, so to be fair, I can't chat shit. To be fair.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Against those players, she got bodied, but people clearly thought she was good enough to get there in the first place. But the fact is, like, and this is the point I guess she was making at the beginning, like, because you can't win with the character doesn't mean she doesn't know that the character's sick.
Yeah.
And that the character doesn't have tech.
Yeah, but I mean, Sonic Fox, who's been doing what he's been doing for how many years? Like, he started when he was like around 16, maybe a little bit younger.
Yeah, something silly like that.
He's been on it, like, and like not even just on it, he's been on it consistently for like the last 6 years, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Donk Story said it right. She's the worst good player, which is a good way of putting it. So it's like Sonic Fox is in his own realm, first of all, which is he's actually insane. Him and Goichi and Kazunoko are just realms ahead of everyone.
Dogura?
Right?
No.
I think Dogura is very very close behind. I don't know what he needs. I feel like he needs the right team, to be like same level.
Yeah.
I feel like his Kid Buu Goku shell was the one. I feel like that was the one to put him in that bracket as well. And I obviously I want him there. Like he's
yeah.
I absolutely want him there.
Yeah, same.
But his time's coming. I'm praying that his time's coming. So, yeah.
I think he needs dirt. Like in every game but Street Fighter, he played a dirt character. He plays Urien, he plays Azrael. Goku's not dirt. Like he played Bison, so he can definitely play neutral. Like he's not avoiding that. But I think he needs like the Kaz factor, because that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
Kaz had the Yamcha. Like,
Yeah.
he needs something like that. I think if he sticks with Broly, he might get that.
Yeah, he said he really likes playing Broly, and he's looking forward to playing Cooler. So if
Okay.
Cooler has some dirt, then hopefully he can like put himself in that bracket as well.
You know, Broly's his favorite character in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. He's saying he tweeted about it or something like that. Yeah.
He needs to play that Brer, man.
Yeah, I know. But imagine if I mean, if he's got like TODs off like command grab starters and shit, which isn't fair.
With Goku assist, yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, Goku assist. Considering how hard it is to like decipher if it's a command grab or the 5-8.
It's sick, bro. The sickest meta game.
Man's got me doing algebra in a fighting game, bro. Like,
Charge 5H is the god. Charge 5H is the biggest mindfuck.
Yeah, it's mad.
Same animation, bro.
Yeah. So I think that's everything.
Yeah, cool. Alright then, bro. You want to give any shout outs to the man? What's that, Mendem? The no DMers?
The no DMers, bro. Nah, man. Like, obviously, I still love you, lot. I hope that the scene gets better. But I feel like for the scene to like get better and like for people to take stuff seriously, someone needed to do something, and so I just did that not only for the scene but for myself as well, so I can improve, and hopefully, good stuff comes out of it, and there's no like salty, hard feelings or anything like that. So yeah, man. But yeah, hopefully see you guys soon. I'm going to what's it called this weekend?
UFA.
Nah.
Oh.
In London, Hellzone.
Oh, you're going Hellzone?
Yeah.
Do you know how much you can win?
Yeah, 350, right?
Oh, blood.
I think it's a 350 pot. I'm not sure how much it is.
Yeah, 350 pot, but it's only Dragon Ball there.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll do well. Yeah, aims to win, and we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, see you guys soon.
I want to coach you, by the way, and I want to cut.
Say?
I'm going to coach you, so I want to cut.
Alright, come. Are you coming?
Yeah. But I'm coming to commentate.
Commentating. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah. So I'll see you guys there if you're there. If not, you can catch a stream. Support Rudy as well, who's heading to Celtics. Let's keep the UK scene moving. So yeah. And Icey's coming to. I mean, I don't know why Icey's not going to Celtic Throwdown, but he's coming to Hellzone. So.
Oh, alright then. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's what
Wham.
I think Platinum Kid's coming as well, and Red Bean.
Oh, really?
I think
that sounds good.
Yeah,
that's going to be alright then. That's going to be kind of sick.
Yeah, it should become. I think, hopefully, we might be doing round robin, bro. We might be doing round robin.
Yeah.
We don't have 16 entrants yet.
That'll be sick.
If we do round robin, I will be actually excited to play.
I'm gonna bring my Ava Media so I can get off-stream matches and real talk.
I said to Brez, I was like, don't see me. I don't care about seeding. If you have a problem putting me somewhere, I don't care. Put me next to Ixie. I don't care. I'll play whoever. I don't care. And he was like, alright, cool. I respect that. And I was like, yeah, mind it, bro. Like, but if your aim is to beat everyone,
doesn't matter where you go, bro. Like, I tried to explain this. It doesn't matter where you start. If your goal is to win, what does it matter? If you have to dunk people to win, is it really a win? Is that a W you're proud of?
It is what it is, bro. I mean, some people are going for the money. Which, again, not like you can respect. That's respectable.
Yeah.
Then I'd understand why you care about seeding, because obviously you want the best way to get high as possible. But for me, I'm just going for experience and the title. So doesn't matter how I have to get there, who I have to beat, as long as I get it. So
sick. Well, it's a shame. It's a shame you're not part of the 98.7% and you're part of the 1.3.
I try.
Yeah, don't be a sheep. 17 entrants apparently at the moment. That's all right. That's all right.
Oh, 17. Okay, we'll probably do pools then. But yeah. Alright,
cool. At It's Inigma. If you wanna tell Enigma why Blue G is shit, there's his Twitter. At him up. See him in all the Discords. You'll find me here pretty much, just chatting shit with people. Because I can't play Dragon Ball Z. I'm just a pretender, so it's all good. But anyway, take it easy, guys. Peace.
see you later.